one action I did was to contact a debt consolidation company, because all I could say to myself at that point was, there has to be a better way, and enough is enough. I cannot continue feeling this way. So it really was more about how I was feeling in myself than the actual amount of money that I owed. Having a conversation with the debt consolidation company was actually the first time that I had had a full and frankish conversation about my situation. At the end of the call, we had agreed that I would consolidate my debts, and I was told that I could pay off my debts within 6.5 years. And at that point, I would be debt free. And the whole aim was that I would still be able to meet all my other obligations and still live my life, but also be chipping away at the money that I owed. So I agreed to the plan and promised to complete the paperwork that would be sent to me in the post. Not long after I ended the call, I just started reflecting on what was discussed. And I realized that I wasn't ready to spend 6.5 years with this debt still hanging over me. I mean, this would have meant 6.5 years of me not being able to enjoy or even understand how much money I was earning, because it would be going to pay this debt. It would be 6.5 years of me feeling embarrassed about my situation and not being able to be myself around people because I felt inferior, and I actually thought that everyone else had a good grip on their financial circumstances. It would have been another 6.5 years of me paying money that I couldn't use on myself. And then after that, it would take 6 whole years for this financial mess to fall off my credit file. There had to be a better way. There just had to be a better way. And so I decided to take matters into my own hands. I grabbed my laptop, opened an Excel spreadsheet, and went to the paper bag that I'd been stuffing all these letters that were coming through the post to me and started sorting them out. I then started putting in the information in the spreadsheet about who I owed, how much I owed, and the interest rate. And then decided to take my time over a few days to contact every single company and see if they would agree to a proposal for me to pay off the amount that I owed them. I was able to pay off my debt within 1.5 years. It was the longest 1.5 years of my life to date. I had to learn so much about myself and understand exactly where every penny that I earned was going. I went through an exercise before calling all these companies of looking at 3 months worth of my bank statements and seeing where my money was going. Because for a long time, I sort of thought that, someone was stealing money from my bank account when it was actually me. Part of that process was, what am I paying for that I don't need? Where am I spending my money? And it revealed a lot of things about how I felt about myself. It also revealed how I was so quick to help others at my own expense. I learned from that experience, going through my bank statements, that I actually had enough money to live the life that I wanted to live. I could have been saving, but the decisions I was making with my money had meant that I had taken myself back several years in terms of building the wealth and the lifestyle that I wanted.